Hey, you do it? A real okay. Okay. Now look here. This history. Look at that. Dr. Baby. Dr. Baby was one of the greatest pictures of all time. He was a showman. Count on percent. All you could bring them home. Line them up. And let it go. Just at the right time.
Sometimes you want a piece of the action. Are you there? You have to pay. Video.Guru, the ultimate price. Tyler Perry's to leave a streak-free shine. This X.
I said, I'm sorry, okay, I got a late start. I had to finish some work and then I had to take Jazz to dance rehearsal. Hey, Jimmy, can I go with your cell phone charger with you, please? Sure. Yeah, it's over there somewhere on the little table. Janine, honey, is there anything I can help you with? No, I've got it. But when we supposed to be at 4 o'clock, it's 5:30 already. Be patient, Curtis. It's just an hour and a half. Do you think it may be in your purse? I don't see it. Look over there somewhere on the other table, right? Okay, wait, what other table? Look for it.
You know, I can go out and pick someone real quick. I think that's relax. You want me to? Okay, let me help. Can I help you?
I don't need any help. I don't need any help. I've got to see you. Stop. Just listen to me. Stop. I got it. I've got it. Okay, the charger isn't over there. Is there anywhere else that I can go? That's what you're talking about. Right?
Okay, Miranda, I'll try to show you. Oh, here's a coupon. We can do Chinese.
Oh, right.
Are you sure you don't need any help?
I've got it.
You haven't even started on the potatoes. I usually do the potatoes the night before. Then what I do is I put the skin on the potatoes. It's almost 6 o'clock. She's doing the best she can, baby. She hasn't even started boiling potatoes. I gotta be somebody in the house. They're not going to be here all day. Please. And chargers. Oh, how about pizza?
Oh my goodness, you're worse than the kids. You're worse than the kids. You have to eat right now. Everybody just shut up. Shut up.
Janine, where's the gravy? Janine! Bring back memories on us. I didn't mean to make her blow up like that.
Oh, baby, please. You know you did not mean to do this. And I don't think it had anything to do with you or any of us, really. Captain, you have to go to work.
Oh, one question. On the hand thing?
Okay, Sunday dinner before I came over here. Thank you. All right.
Oh, it was for the fried apples.
Talking about Janine and the way she...
Oh, that was silly.
How was she?
That's all. Tony let me in the room.
Maybe she just needs a little time.
I've never seen her this show.
When did you take on a boxing day?
Yes, we think we can take on everything. And we'll be trying to take care of everybody by ourselves. So what do you do?
I pray my way through.
And I cry.
And I pray my way through and I cry. And then sometimes I cry. And then I pray my way through. I eat chocolate. Lots and lots of chocolate. I like chocolates too. I like chocolate. I'm sure there are some things that you need to.
When she's stressed out, when she's to a dark house and you're uptight about noises outside. Are you a probation officer? No. No, this is one of the English term. And he happens to be one of our heroes. Deshaun, I want you to meet John Briefcase Jackson. Played in the Negro League. Briefcase. Hey, young man. I guess somebody around here is crazy about baseball. I am that way. I am. He can't stand it. Oh, that's too bad. I hate to hear a young person hate the game that I'm going too hard to play. John was a shortstop. And man, he was good. Well, I don't want to brag. Yeah, I was good. You doggone right, you was good. I was the best. There were a lot of us that really happy with. Yeah. Hey, so look at that. They had to grab buses from city to city. They were playing position games. They did right. That's free game. I mean, you don't matter what. They got from city to city on the buses. Sometimes they had to sleep on those very buses. I mean, if they couldn't find a hotel, they allowed money. What? There was stuff on glass back then. A lot of times we got smell. What did you want? Hey. Well, I don't know. Wait. That like me somebody beat down. And I wanted young people to see that they can play professional ball. Absolutely. Them guys got so good. They got so good that the all-white bases started recruiting. Wait, I swear I can't get there. You go ahead and have it. They got so good, the all-white bases started recruiting. This was the first one for Jackie Brown. Sit down. You know what? I really tried. Okay. Jackie Brown. Jackie was the first when the Negro League started to play. Yeah, call Jackie. Jackie, because you know more. Yeah. But he still paid the way for a lot of us to play the game today. You look like you might have a pretty good arm. You think so? Yeah. Who wants to go out back and get it? Oh, I do. I was talking to the boy. I'm good with it. Yeah. Okay. What happened? You scared?
I scared me. Try not to do it, but it's okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm a perfect mom, perfect wife, perfect employee. I can't.
Nobody's asking.
I want to be. Where I was asking, I just want to let go of my mistake. No.
Hey. Hi.
I would be lying if I said I hadn't thought about it. I hadn't been tempted.
I can't go through that again.
And I can't either. That's why I try every day to hold on. That's why I'm trying to be perfect. But baby, I gotta be really honest with you. Sometimes I need to let go.
What would that mean?
Okay. If you have a hard day, go to the fridge, grab a beer, chill out. No problem. Right? Yeah? I can't do that. And when I really hard for me. I don't have anywhere, any way to release.
Drink in the house anymore. Okay? It's not a problem. I understand you get overwhelmed. You know, but what happened today? I can't happen. So what do you do? Right? But how can I help you?
I know what I did.
To get it interested in the wall, right? You have to build the foundation. No, you didn't go sad. Not too bad. But this was bad. Maybe we look at you guys sometimes and you can select your arm. Really? Cool.
See you later.
All right. Hey, the shot. You want to get my baseball? No.
I am Janine. My name is Janine, and I am an addict.
Janine.
I have been clean for 3 years. 3 years now. As a victim. So far, my oldest son, who's not college, but isn't terrible. I have 3 more beautiful children who take up a lot of my time and energy. I work a crazy hour, long day job, and my marriage. So,
Our bedroom, in contrast to the living room, the ceilings here are much lower. It's a little bit darker and creates more of an intimate feel. And it faces the trees in the back, and when you look out, it's really interesting.
Tonight, local business tycoon Peter Jones joins the tank. Peter is the most seasoned investor on Dragon's Den, the UK version of Shark Tank, with 18 seasons under his belt. I can help you scale this business from a global perspective. That's what I bring to the party. The British are coming!
ocean plastics are one of the biggest environmental challenges of our generation.
We've got the meals for busy people who care about what they put in their bodies.
It's a perfect tool when you're multitasking or when you have a coworker like Mr. Wonderful who keeps on ranting.
This is a lifelong dream, really, to be able to put my passion for music into my career.
I could be your perfect partner, and that's why I'm going to make you an offer. I know how to make this thing huge. I'm afraid you guys might hold me back.
Who's ready to think big? It's a no-brainer. It's time to make some money.
First into the tank is a way to choose the most memorable gift.
Hi, Shark. I'm Ellen Hodges.
I'm Omega Talbot. We're seeking $400,000 in exchange for 10% equity in Song Glorious.
If you want to give a gift that you know will get a strong emotional reaction, a gift that captures memories, a gift that creates new ones.
Greeting
Can I put
cards,
my sandals
flowers,
away?
they all fall flat because the
Shut this for ice in it and bring me a water bottle.
That's where Song Glorious comes in with a gift that lasts forever.
Song Glorious is a website that anyone can use to have a personalized, studio-quality song made completely from scratch for any occasion. All you have to do is go to the website, choose a genre, tell us your story, and one of our artists will have a song created especially for your loved one. Let us give you a little taste of what you can expect from Song Glorious.
Kevin, oh Kevin, your ball friend what's me. That don't mean you ain't sexy. Ooh, she's got things on TV. Yeah, sweet Lori. Her long blonde hair makes me really jelly. Hey, Mark Cuban, we don't want to hear cricket. Let's make the field and show his courtside ticket. Back in New York City, St. John, we can thank Peter Jones from across the pond is here on Shark Tank.
do the
Future gift giving.
Right. Good job. How does it work?
So every song is completely unique and made per order. So you go to the website, you choose a genre, you tell us how long you want the song to be. We've got options from 30 seconds to 3 minutes. And the price depends on those two factors. And then you just tell us your story. You tell us the occasion and about the person it's for. Part of the order process, you choose the genre. And some of them are acoustic genres, which are priced a little cheaper. And some of them are full production. We've got pop rock, country rock, EDM. And then it's up to the artist to provide all of the instrumentation.
What's the price between a 30-second versus a 3 minute?
So 30-second is $45. That's what it starts at for an acoustic song. And for a full 3-minute song, if it's acoustic, $205. And if it's a full instrumentation, it's $230.
So how does it work then? So we've got a load of freelance singers,
Yes. We have about 100 musicians on our team right now.
and how much do you pay them each time they do a song?
So we pay them anywhere between 35 to 55% of the song's order cost, plus any tips that they get. They get 100% of.
And the average tip is about $51.
Wow, that's right. What have your sales been so far since you've launched?
So last year we made $700,000.
Wow.
This year to date we've made $1.1 million.
$1 million wine. When you get to the bottom line, what time?
Bottom line is 9% profit. So
9%.
and that's after you guys pay yourselves, obviously. No, that's before we pay. Before you pay yourself. No, well, when we started, we were living in Brooklyn in an apartment with 4 other roommates, and I just basically used my personal credit cards to start the website. And we basically any money we were making, we were putting back in.
How did you come up with this idea?
So we're both musicians. We made a personalized song for one of my friends for their wedding, before the pandemic hit. And then we decided to turn that idea into a website, make the songs ourselves. We hope to do about 3 songs a week just for fun, make some extra money. And then this is how we're going to do when we get the idea.
Before we started getting orders and handlers, we were staying up all night in our apartment making music,
Writing music too.
overwhelmed. So and that's at the same time, artists were contacting us, looking like, hey, we saw your ad. I'm looking for work. And we're like, join the team.
This is a lifelong dream. We like to be able to put my passion for music into my career. It's the best feeling in the world. And to do it with, all of my life.
Now, who has knocked you off so far? How many competitors do you have?
So there are other businesses that do this. It's, personalized songs have really been around since the Steam Telegram. It seems new, but it's very old. There are some websites out there that are just one person. They typically have long turnaround times and high prices. And then the other ones that have a roster of musicians are typically templated songs. So they just change a name and,
Is it just the two of you running the company?
It started with just the 2 of us. Now we have 4 full-time employees. So where do you see this company going?
we can copy and paste this model into other languages. Right now we only do songs in English. We really want to dive into the wedding sector as well. We do a lot of songs for weddings already, but we feel like there's a lot of opportunity there.
Wedding sector.
And then additionally with the corporate world, we already have a couple of companies who are ordering songs all the time. Anytime somebody gets promoted or hired, they buy them a custom song.
What would you like to use the money for?
We're going to use it for all the marketing expansions that we're looking for, whether it's digital, television, radio, etc.
The truth is, we're musicians. We're not marketing experts. We've come this far, but we really
You
need.
want to use the 400,000 to professionalize the whole operation.
Exactly.
I get the feeling and sense that you're not business people. That's why you're here. You need help.
Yeah.
Get that. But do you have a forecast? Do you have any idea of it?
We have a general idea. From just forecasting regular numbers wise, we're looking at 2.5 million this year, and we're looking out for about 5 million next year.
So in the UK, I used to own a company called Red Letter Days. Basically, it was an experience company. You could buy a recording for whatever you wanted, for a birthday, for a very, very similar. We sold it and we made a lot of money. One thing that's really interesting is it took off.
Yeah.
It was really, really big. But it took off because we decided to make it really simple. And your website and your technology you're using is absolutely vital to get that right.
Baby, go get me
If I do
ketchup.
With the right backup in terms of technology, I think this could be huge, particularly for weddings.
I mean, so much there.
Thank you.
Because what's happening in artificial intelligence, you see, emulated voices that sound really, really, really good. I have a company called Synthesia, and that's all they do is replicate voices. So you can take my voice saying this and convert it to 30 different languages.
Ellen Obama, based on the experience that I have in growing businesses like this, I could be your perfect partner. And that's why I'm going to make you an offer. But my offer doesn't come cheap. I'm going to offer you $400,000. But I'd like to share the business with you equally. I'd like a third of the business.
Appreciate the offer very much. Thank you.
This type of business could be huge.
I can help you scale this business from a global perspective, and I think that's really important for a business like this.
Absolutely. The global market is definitely something we're interested in.
I think Peter has a great offer on the table. That's why I'll match that, but for 20%.
Wait, it's the must-watch hottest show, and we can't get enough.
That's the truth.
We're really this moment right here. Queens against the world.
Let's change the world, ladies.
Sorry. Queens is addictive.
Nostalgic
eye candy.
Ooh, eggs, eh?
But
Ready to conquer
Daddy made you some eggs.
Queens. Tuesday on ABC and stream on
Hold on.
And I'm Ty, like the tie that you wear. And I'm also from Sacramento, California. I'm the CFO. We're here today asking for $200,000 in exchange for 10% of our company, Mute Me. And joining us virtually today are our two other co-founders and wives, Sandeep and Brittany.
Hi Sharks, I'm so excited to be here today. My name is Sandeep and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Mute Me.
I'm Brittany and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer at Mute Me.
We wish they could be here with us today.
Yeah, right. They're so lucky we let them on the tape. We're the real talent. We should have been on there.
Tell me about it. You know what took Ty a month to memorize his 5 lines? I have them done in a day. We would have been flawless.
We would have been.
We can hear you.
There's gotta be a better way.
Well, now there is. Sharks, this is Mute Me, the world's first illuminating mute button. You press
Max,
when
go
you
bring me
need
a
to
fork.
light change color so it's never
Is it
confusing.
water?
Tap any key when it's your turn.
Fork!
Stops you from letting the wrong word sleep. It's a perfect tool when you're multitasking or when you have a coworker like Mr. Wonderful who keeps on ranting. Helps others around you know if you're busy, no more wondering, hey, he's not on a call, is he? Stainless steel is super.
Why is it you can't fucking hear?
It's the hottest product of the year. No more conference call slip-ups or fears. Whether you're working or learning, our button makes things easy. Don't worry, we know this rhyme's pretty cheesy. Sharks, we hope you found our pitch just a little bit funny. But unmute yourselves, it's time to make some money.
So run through really quick all the scenarios. Just give me like 4 or 5 where you think someone would use this.
So 2020, one of the top lines that was used was, "You're on mute." Now at times have you heard a dog bark, doorbell ring, different scenarios where someone's talking and they don't realize they're on mute, everyone's trying to get their attention and they just don't have that indication that they are.
Why not just do a browser extension though and just make it really, really big on the screen where everybody's looking?
Because it takes up screen real estate, you don't want to take up additional space on your screen. There's like 8 different conferencing platforms, right? When you're interfacing with all those different conferencing platforms, it's not easy. So our button, you plug it in, you press the button, it mutes and unmutes.
How much are you selling them for?
We're selling them for $39 retail.
And what do they cost to make?
It's $11.62 right now.
How did you come up with this? And tell us about your background.
We actually have a mutual friend that came up with the idea. I worked on a remote working project with him 2 years ago, and Ty is the technical marketing manager of the largest all-remote company in the world. So we decided to go down the path of developing something ourselves. We prototyped it in about a month, launched a Kickstarter, and it just takes off. And so we ended up. Yeah, so we did. We did 145,000 on Kickstarter.
Dollars or units?
Dollars. And Indiegogo was 135,000, so we did 280,000 in crowdfunding.
What about real sales? What's happened?
We've done 61,000.
$61,000. How'd you sell them?
On our website, you want to know also we are in every Staples in the United States.
You are?
The last 4 weeks.
And what have they sold in these last 4 weeks?
So we've sold just over 150 units.
That's it?
Where are they putting it in the store?
Very front. If you walk into the Staples right now, there's a table there.
What have they said about the feedback? Because, 50 units is low.
They haven't promoted us in any marketing yet, and that's to come the next couple
Well,
weeks.
no, they are
because
promoting you because they've basically got walk-in trade. It's the first thing you see.
football overall everywhere is not where it should be as of right now.
No, but hold on. I think Peter's asking a great question. I mean, to back that up though, did it tell you the test of how many doors they're putting you in?
1,067 stores. Every store in the United States. We've gone to a lot of stores, and the one thing that we're trying to get them to do most often is you see the value in the illumination.
Yeah.
That's something that the stores run a battery pack, and the battery pack dies.
You've got to come up with a way to sell it. There's something wrong with it on TikTok. You have got to be great content creators. You're a product, and you haven't figured out how to sell it. I mean, you're not even close. That's where I think you need to be successful. So for those reasons, I'm sorry to hear that, Mark.
I think this goes to 0 in retail in about 90 days. There'll be a discount bin for $9. That's not a problem.
This should be completely done online.
Part of the strategy is actually a business-to-business strategy. Because the top is stainless steel, it can be laser engraved with any logo. We've had a lot of
Okay,
customers.
stop showing for a second, because I want a minute just to drop out. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Sorry to hear that.
What you've done here is you've created a great product that's come out of the pandemic. I've got a company in Asia. It's like the third or fourth largest gadget company online. We sell tens of millions worth of gadgets. And I'm thinking, could I sell this? I think I could. But sadly, it's going to be a race to the bottom on price. That's where I think it's at.
You have other competitors in this market. So we're first to market. There are some competitors out there that are trying to.
They saw our Kickstarter and decided to
Do you
ramp
have
up.
any IP at all on it?
We do. We have a provisional patent, so we're the only mute button that isn't a microphone. So we work with all microphones. So we're the only mute button that's not a microphone and is illuminated.
We have a factory in Shenzhen. I can make this for you now.
We'd love to work.
We work here.
You've got no proprietary circuit board in here. This is probably at volume less than 70 or 80 cents in time.
Yeah, we are currently manufacturing it at $11. We'd love to work with any one of you.
I'll give you an offer. But the problem is I have to redo your business. Every one of the starts says something that's critical. You know, you got to make this thing for $1.50. And at the end of the day, it's got to be $19.99, maybe $14.99. These certain companies are, you know, targeting them like $9.99. So anyway, unfortunately, I have to give you a very sharp offer of $200,000 for 50%.
50%?
Ooh, 50.
That's not an unreasonable offer for what you guys got.
The valuation is crazy. It is crazy, but I have to put so much work, and I'm probably going to have to give percentages to a bunch of people.
Why don't you see me get an offer from somebody else? If you don't, that's the only offer you got.
Well, if you don't get an offer from somebody else, then it's going to go up.
Who's still in it? The three of us.
No, I hate this.
Tell us what you really think. Listen, guys, I see the benefit of it. I'm so on the fence about it. And whenever I feel that way, I have to go with my gut. And I'm so sorry, but I'm out.
Guys, so I'm really torn.
Be torn towards that.
No, I'm really torn. If I do this and I go back and my guys say, what the f*** are you doing? Because you're just investing in a button that goes red and green. And we could create that tomorrow. And I feel really quite worried about that.
You know, guys, I'm out.
The thing is, there's a lot of simple things out there that sell well. Just because it's simple.
So guys, honestly, seriously, guys, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to say I'm out.
You're not.
All right. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
That's a tough one.
They messed up. I think they look at something and they think it's simple. They don't necessarily, think that this is going to grow, but I know it's going to grow. It's going to be something that's going to end up on a lot of students' desks. They're going to be sorry in a couple years, and that's okay.
It's going to be the ring doorbell all over again.
The ring doorbell all over again.
The only good thing about this is it actually works for real people.
Hello, Sharks. This is Christopher Jane.
And this is Jennifer Jane. We're based in Austin, Texas, and together we are the sibling founders of Proper Good. We're here today seeking $400,000 in exchange for 10% of our wonderful natural foods company.
So, what is Proper Good?
Proper Good makes the tastiest and most convenient 90-second meals ever made.
And who are these meals for?
For busy people who care about what they put in their bodies. So whether you're plant-based, ketogenic, gluten-free or dairy-free, we have got the meals for your lifestyle.
Well, that sounds divine. So how do people get these meals?
Well, that could be easier. We ship direct to you from the Proper Good website in a wonderful, lovely little box with 12 meals with no extra packaging, no insulation, and no dry ice.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you telling me there's no refrigeration needed?
Quite right. All Proper Good meals are shelf-stable for up to 8 months, meaning no fridge needed. You can enjoy them at home, at work, or on the go, whenever you need a 90-second meal in a pinch. It's like having a wonderful little chef in your pocket.
By Jove, that does sound good.
Quite good.
Proper Good.
So, Stars, who's ready to make a Proper Good investment? That was absolutely first class. But you're really English. We are indeed.
Yes, we are. So we grew up on Dragon's Den and watching you. So when we heard that you were here, we were delighted.
It's fantastic. So today I'm your favourite shark.
Indeed.
Oh, thank you. How do you feel about that, Mr. Wonderful?
All right, I'm out.
Early mistakes.
So,
What?
yes, so all of the sharks to my right, you all have our red pepper and meatball soup, which is our
What?
bestseller. That's why it's in the crown jewels there. And also chicken noodle, which is an elevated version of the classic. And then Mark, you have two of our vegan options, which is the Southwest chili with plant-based meat, and then also a quinoa brown rice blend.
That's really nice.
It's good. I'm eating the meatball. Very good.
Very tasty.
Yeah.
Thank you. How much does that box cost? And what do you sell it for? Average product price is around $7, including free delivery.
That's for one.
For one. So with a subscription though, all of our meals are $5.99, including free shipping. So that makes the box $72 for the 12. You sell it for $72. What does it cost you? Cost for us to make it around $30. And for any given package, the range for your cut, our cost is $2 to $2.50. We're about 65% gross. So I could eat it right out of the pouch, right? But I was eating it.
Correct.
Hold it, like.
Yeah, and we found a few different industries, such as nurses and truckers in particular, that love that nature of the fact that it's already cooked and you can eat it hot or cold.
And what have your sales been so far? We launched in 2020 April. Year one, we did the calendar year, $556,000 in sales.
Oh, that's great.
Year to date this year, we're obviously about 50% through. We've done just over $1 million.
Wow.
This is all direct to consumer.
And what is generating these sales? What are you doing to get customers?
Through COVID, we saw a lot of people go to shop online, right? They started to adopt e-commerce behavior. And really, we are truly the only company offering premium shelf-stable meals.
Chris and Jen, I love what you're doing. I love the packaging and everything. I don't generally eat soups, but it's something that I wouldn't be able to really be passionate about. So I wish you luck, and I love the presentation. Okay.
Thank you. I think you're onto something. I think your sales are indicative of that because that's really fast growth in a pandemic. But you're a little bit too early for me right now. I'd like to see it have more flavors and a little more tried and true. And solely for those reasons, I'm out.
Understood.
Thank you.
Can I just ask a question about your profit? What was your profit on just over $1 million?
Sure, no. So we are very much losing money right now on a customer acquisition standpoint. Let's just break it down from that $1 million year to date. There's around $550,000 in gross margin. There's around $300,000 in net margin. But overall, the company today has raised about $2 million. So we are losing money today to acquire customers and build products.
Okay, so your cost of acquisition then is huge.
So it's about $32 if you take your total year one marketing or total year one customers. But that puts us profitable on a second order with customers.
And how much are you earning per month?
80,000.
Guys, I like
Purple,
the idea. I think it's going to work. I much prefer, however, to invest in a company that can give me two numbers: customer acquisition cost and lifetime value. Because if you had already arrived at a place where you said to me, look, Kevin, lifetime value is $250, acquisition is 18, it's a no-brainer. Right? All we have to do is fight about what percentage I get. That's it. You're not there yet. For me, not ready. This is not pasteurized enough yet. The model isn't nailed down. I'm out. I really like it. I think you've produced a really good quality product. However, I've been in this market before with making foods, and one of the big things that we got right was that specific cost of acquisition at the starting point. And what actually ends up happening in businesses like this, you have a high level of entry, and whilst you think you can change to the subscription model, you will demonstrate that your cost of acquisition will go down. When you start to bring out your new ranges, your cost of acquisition goes through the roof again, and you go in a never-ending cycle of actually massive burn. And you need more and more investment, and that's why what happens is to businesses like this, the founders sadly end up with tiny equity at the end. They end up shorting ultimately the investor at the front end, and you end up diluting, and it's a race to the bottom. And that's the only reason why I'm going to say sadly I'm out.
Understood.
You guys, I know how to make this thing huge, right? I'm afraid you guys might hold me back. Because when you have a product that's functional and it's the message itself, and you just gotta let it sell, right? Would you be willing to change your marketing and to change your packaging?
Yes, well,
learning to own the ego is all kind of little
What,
mantra.
Mika?
So
What?
yes.
You have to go potty?
It's going to be sharky, but this is what it's going to take. And I have the team do it and the results prove it. So I'll offer you the $400,000, but I want 25%.
Thank you for the offer.
Who thinks that?
You should be able to go from $1 million to $25 million within 3 to 4 years easily, if not faster. And you should be able to cut your CAC to next to nothing by focusing on fitness, travel, and all these different things, and just using other media.
Would it be okay to hear if there's any other offers on the table?
They're all out.
I don't know what.
Oh, this one's for noise. Okay. Do you want to take a minute to talk, or what do you want to do?
Would you consider 20%?
I would do 20%.
All right, let's make it happen. Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
That's something that was actually really alarming.
The situation is deeper than what's being told.
Speak with your heart.